Hi, I'm Tom Everett Scott. Let's take a first look.
Doctor.
I'm sorry, I can't be the person you need me to be.
I think you know who is responsible for Sean's death.
Shoot me, Marty!
No clue.
Any other questions, Detective?
What really happened?
What, you can't stomach the idea that Sean might have actually done this to Lindsay?
I love you.
Stop!
I can stomach it. That doesn't mean that I believe it's what happened.
Have you lost your mind? Well, I can only go off the evidence presented to me.
This is Kiyra, Lynn, and right now I'm at the Independent Filmmaker Showcase, where tonight the movie COLLUSIONS is premiering, starring Tom Everett Scott. Let's check it out. What can you tell us about the film without giving too much away?
Let's put it like this. In our current political climate, there's a lot going on, and you can't tell who's in front, who should I fight. That's what's happening in the movie. Meaning, at one point, you're like, oh yeah, for sure. No, actually, really, maybe. And so to hold that tension forward over 30, 40, 50 minutes until you begin to sort of move toward the end is an incredible feat for a small budget film.
My friend Jameson Jones, who's also in the movie, I remember it was over Christmas, and he kept calling me about this low-budget film he was going to do, and there was a role, and was I interested? And I just kept putting him off, and finally he got me while I was riding my bike one day, and I'm like, okay, just send me the script. And so then I read the script, and I really liked the script. And so then I met with the director, Anthony, and we all decided that it would be fun to do. So it was a few days. It was very quick. It was one of those low-budget films.
So I want to know, what was it about Martin that made you want to sign up to do this movie?
The thing about the role of Martin is that he's the character in this film that goes through this really tough decision. He has to choose between his own career and essentially his own life and his friend, his partner. And it's a very difficult position that he's put into, and he really does try to do the right thing. He's gone through a divorce, he's got a little girl, he's looking back in his life at all these terrible decisions that he's made up to this point, and I think he realizes that it's important to try to make the right decision this one time. My friend Anthony Pietro, who directed the movie, asked me to play this part, and it's not that often that you get asked to play a role that's as good as this role. And so, without having to audition or anything like that, just like a straight offer, come help me out. It's a low budget movie. And then you read it and say, wow, this is actually awesome. And I'm really, grateful for the opportunity.
Let's talk about your friend Anthony. I mean, what was it like being directed by him being a first-time director, this being his first feature film?
That's the thing about Anthony Pietro. Even though he's a first-time director, it never seemed that way. I always felt like I was in extremely capable hands, and he would always make the environment comfortable for me and the other actors. And I think that is the key to getting the best performances. Everybody feels a level of trust and comfort to be able to, pursue what we're trying to do and make the film as best we can.
Well, you are being honored tonight for Best Actor at the IFS. What does that mean to you?
It's really humbling and surprising. I mean, I honestly just feel like it's silly because I think everyone in the film should get an award. We all did something together, and also I haven't really won anything, so it's kind of bizarre. Well, I won my 8th grade science fair.
Congratulations on this film.
Thank you.